Welcome to the Wisconsin Government Accountability Board's Eye on Lobbying webinar training series. In this webinar, we will explain how to complete time reports required of licensed lobbyists and the requirement to track non-lobbyist time on lobbying activities for completing the principal statement of lobbying activities and expenditures for each 6-month reporting period. Lobbyists and lobbying principals are required to report time spent by lobbyists and other non-lobbyist individuals. Lobbyists must keep a record of their time spent on lobbying activities and report this time under either communicating or other time. Lobbying principals must also report time spent on lobbying activities by non-lobbyist employees in their statement of lobbying activities and expenditures. The SLAE reporting requirements are discussed in detail in a separate webinar training video. Communicating hours include communicating directly or meeting with state officials as well as appearing at public hearings. State officials include elected officials, legislative aides, and agency employees with rulemaking responsibilities. This category does not include letter writing. Activities that should be reported under the other time category include preparation and research. This category includes time spent monitoring legislative and state agency activities, writing letters, meeting with members or employees of the organization, colleagues, and others to discuss lobbying issues and strategy, collecting, compiling, or analyzing facts, data, or other information, preparing to communicate with state officials or state employees, preparing correspondence, and preparing others to lobby. To report lobbyist time, you must log on to the Eye on Lobbying website listed on the screen. You must also be authorized by the lobbyist and have report permissions for the lobbyist if you are entering reports for someone else. A separate report is required for each principal for whom the lobbyist is authorized. Select Enter Lobbyist Hours from the left-hand menu to proceed. Verify the legislative session and select the reporting period. Select the lobbyist and select the principal. Click the Report Lobbyist Time button. You can also unlock a previously submitted report if necessary up to the report's deadline. Please note that this change makes the report incomplete until recertified. Click on the month to expand and enter hours for each date of activity. Be sure to click the Save Changes button at the bottom of each month. Please note that monthly and total hours calculate automatically. Click on Certify and Submit Time Report after all hours are entered for the entire reporting period. Hours can be entered daily, weekly, monthly, or ad hoc until you are ready to submit your final time report. The next page confirms submission of the report, including the legislative session, the reporting period, as well as the names of the lobbyist and the principal. You will also receive an email confirmation that your report was submitted. From here, you can also submit another report for the same lobbyist or print a copy of the report for your records. Thank you for watching this G.A.B. Eye on Lobbying webinar training. We encourage you to utilize other training materials available on our website, including manuals, guidelines, and other webinar videos as they become available. Please contact us if you have any questions regarding the information presented in this webinar or anything else related to lobbying in Wisconsin and using the Eye on Lobbying website.